Looking for an extraordinary cinematic experience? Uncover 7 mind-blowing Korean movies on Netflix that will leave you questioning reality and thirsting for more. What hidden gems await? Find out now and prepare to be amazed. The Call.
뭐 또 궁금한 거 없어? 20년 후에다.
The Call is a 2020 South Korean thriller film directed by Lee Chung-hyun, starring Park Shin-hye and Jeon Jong-seo. Based on the 2011 British and Puerto Rican film The Caller, So Yeon Park Shin-hye receives a call from young Suk Jeon Jong-seo, a young lady in fear, claiming that her mother Lee El is attempting to burn her alive as she enters the ancient family home where she once resided with the sick mother Kim Sung-ryong. The girls make a number of desperate calls like this until finally engaging in conversation and realizing that So Yeon and young Suk are actually phoning from the same house and phone, separated by 20 years, with So Yeon calling from the year 2020. The Call was released on Netflix globally on November 27, 2020.
왜 경찰한테 잡히는지 정확하게 알아.
저 네가 그랬구나. 그런 사소한 거로 사람 인생이 바뀐다니까.
Train to Busan.
팀장님 여기 11호차 응급환자 발생.
Train to Busan is a 2016 South Korean action horror film, directed by Yeon Sang-ho and starring Gong Yoo, Yoon Yoo-mi, Ma Dong-seok, Kim Soo-in, Choi Woo-shik, and So Hee, and Kim Yui-sung. This is a matter of life and death on a train destined for Busan. Seok-woo, a divorced man, is usually busy at business, leaving him no time to spend with his daughter Soo-an. He offers to accompany her on the train to Busan to see her mother. As the train departs, an unusual virus spreads from an afflicted girl, and people begin to change into zombies. The film was released on March 30, 2017. Unlocked. Unlocked is a 2023 South Korean thriller film directed by Kim Tae-jun in his directorial debut, starring Chun Woo-hee, Im Si-won, and Kim Hee-won. Nami Chun Woo-hee, like the rest of the world, is obsessed with her cell phone. She posts her entire life on social media and uses her phone for every aspect of her life. On a fateful day, Lee Nami loses her smartphone, but she luckily gets her phone back. Since that time her life flips from a dream to a nightmare after Oh Jun-young happens to pick up Lee Nami's smartphone and commits crimes using smartphones. It was released on Netflix for streaming on February 17, 2023.
소중한 걸 아무데나 떨어뜨리고 다녀.
이렇게까지 하는 이유가 뭐야?
네 폰 내가 주웠으니까.
Cyber Health exposing an internet horror.
미성년자를 포함해 수십 명의 피해자를 협박해 음란 동영상을 찍게 한 뒤
Cyber Hell is a 2022 South Korean documentary, crime film directed and written by Choi Jin-seong, starring Chang Yoon-jo, Nicole Goes, Moon Hyung-wook. A group of cyber police officers work the nth room case, the worst sex crime committed in Korea. Together they aim to take down the world of blackmail and cyber sex trafficking that haunts the Korean web. A story of two female college students, a group of journalists, and cybercrime police officers who went after the nth room, an online criminal network of sexual exploitation. The video, which was created through interviews, archives, animation, and reenactments, illustrates how women and girls were pushed into submitting sexual images of themselves to Telegram chat rooms, which ringleaders charge tens of thousands of people to access. This is the story of one of the region's most destructive digital crimes, the age of digital anonymity that allowed it to thrive, and the victims who spoke out to help bring it down. Cyber Hell was released on May 18, 2022.
이제 다 잠복 좀 다 배치를 하고.
피해자들한테 사과할 생각 없으십니까? 박 사장!
Forgotten. Forgotten is a 2017 South Korean psychological thriller film written and directed by Jung Hang-jun. The film stars Kang Ha-neul and Kim Moo-yeol, with Moon Sung-kyun and Na Young-hee in supporting roles. Jin Seok, a 21-year-old guy, relocates with his mother, father, and older brother Yoo Seok to a new home. Jin Seok notices that something is wrong in their new home. He watches Yoo Seok being kidnapped and carried into a car one rainy night. Yoo Seok returns home unexpectedly after being gone for 19 days, but he has no recollection of his departure. Jin Si-ok, on the other hand, begins to notice certain changes in his older brother. The film was released in South Korea on November 29, 2017.
아무도 믿을 수 없어.
찾아야만 한다.
Night in Paradise.
여정 만나겠습니다. 어차피 이렇게 된 거.
Night in Paradise is a 2020 South Korean crime drama film written and directed by Park Hoon-young, starring Tae-gu, Jeon Yeo-bin, and Cha Seung-won. Tae-gu is a skilled criminal gang member. He also has a nephew and a younger sister. He has a sick younger sister. When Tae-gu decides to leave the crime group in favor of his younger sister and nephew, he is targeted by another crime organization. The other criminal gang blows up a car, killing his younger sister and nephew. Tae-gu exacts retribution on the offender, in his opinion. Then Tae-gu runs away to Jeju Island. He meets Jeon Yeo-bin, who is near the end of her life. There, they both sympathize with one another. Night in Paradise was released on April 9, 2021 on Netflix.
난 이제 진짜 이 세상에 아무도 없다.
그리고 너 뭐 혼자 있기 싫다며.
Alive. #Alive is a 2020 South Korean zombie film directed by Cho Il-hyung, starring Yoo Ah-in and Park Shin-hye. It is based on the 2019 script Alone by Matt Naylor. People in Seoul Street suddenly become exceedingly violent, cannibalistic, attacking passerby, and acting like zombies. A young man, alone on the 4th floor of his parents' apartment, becomes a bystander to all of this. The apartment is empty of groceries. He naively opens the door, and a neighbor intrudes. He is infected but is eventually forced to leave. The infection is spreading across the country, according to television. The phone and internet eventually quit working, and the water runs out. He sees a gorgeous girl in the apartment across from his when all hope is lost. Alive was released worldwide on September 8, 2020.